Hello everyone, how are you? It's good to see you again. We are here again today, and this time we are doing a week of artists. And if you cannot see up here, we have Mr. Green and Carl the Crayon have joined us today. I hope you guys have been into the library and have been able to find those two. They've been hiding, and I believe this week their friend Purple is out there. So come on in, find those crayons, get a prize, and check out some books. And then read them. Hopefully you're signed up for the reading program and you're filling out your minutes. Okay, let's get going on our project today. In case it surprises you, everybody, I did forget one thing. So stay with me, hang out with Carl and Mr. Green for a second while I keep talking, because I did forget something really simple, nothing huge. I just forgot ta-da, I'm back. Hello. I forgot just to show you what was going to be in your packet direction-wise, okay? This is all. I just wanted to show you, we will have the directions for your fork painting. The painting that we are going to do is inspired by Vincent van Gogh. He is a famous painter. This is one of his paintings. That's the Starry Night, I believe it's called. And the reason that we're going to be doing fork painting inspired by that is because inspired by Vincent van Gogh. If you look really closely at it, and I'm just going to take it down and bring it closer to the camera for you, you will see, look at all the detail in that. Yeah, so when you use a fork, you're gonna be able to make details like that as well. It's gonna be really awesome. So I'm gonna put that back up there. Now, your painting does not have to be the same painting as that. You get to make whatever you would like. And I'm gonna do one more thing while I'm getting ready. And you guys get yourselves ready by making sure that you have clothes. Oh, there we go, that's better. I was getting a lower chair. Felt like I had to bend down for you to see me. Okay, just make sure you have clothes that are okay to get dirty. This is washable paint, so that's not a huge deal, but still better safe than sorry, okay? You're gonna want a hard surface, so maybe like a wooden board or a table. And the tape here, this is my piece of paper. I've put it on, and I only have mine set up like this so that you're going to be able to see, so I can kind of show you how we're doing this. The tape is optional. I'm putting tape around all the edges. Two reasons. One, so that it can hold my paper still while I'm painting and I don't have to worry about it moving around. So I've got it around two of the edges. I'm going to put it around the other two. Okay? The second reason for this is that, so when I'm painting, and this is painter's tape actually, so it'll come right off really easily, which is really nice. The second reason is so that when I'm painting, when I'm finished painting, when I take this tape off, there's going to be a really nice, like, straight lined edge along my paper. It's almost going to look like a frame, and I like the way that that looks, so I'm going to leave it like that because I like it. You don't have to do that, especially if you don't have the tape, or if you have a different kind of tape, go ahead and use a different kind of tape. You don't have to use this. You don't even have to tape it. Okay, that's totally optional. Let me just show you this. So you saw the actual picture from Vincent van Gogh, but these are just some artwork ideas, okay? These are not actual paintings that he painted. All right, these are just ideas. I want you guys to decide what you want to paint. You do not have to paint anything like that. You don't have to paint what's on the back of this. These are just ideas. Also in your packet, before we get started with painting, is this cool, fun, interesting fun facts about Vincent van Gogh. If you're going to be painting work that's inspired by him, I thought it'd be kind of neat to know about him. I kind of think you guys would agree, right? So just read up on, guys. It looks like a lot, but it's really not a lot. And if you work together and take turns or something, it's not as much, okay? And there's really some interesting stuff in here. It's amazing. I can tell you one thing. Vincent van Gogh, believe it or not, was not rich. He didn't have a lot of money. Even as an artist, he didn't have a lot of money. You can read more about that. If you read the fun facts, you'll kind of see why. I'm not going to tell you because I want you to actually read that. All right, let's get started. All right, so you also have in your kit, we've got some paints. I put green, orange, blue, yellow, and red. I am going to encourage you, I gave you more than 3 colors, which is more than the 3 primary colors, but I'm going to encourage you, if you want more than this, to use these colors to mix your colors and make the other colors. Hopefully you still have your color wheel so you know how to make other colors than just these. Now that's what I gave you. I also put in your bag a fork, a plastic fork. All right, so that's what I gave you. What you need is some sort of cup of water, and it's going to need to be a cup that your parents don't mind getting dirty. Okay, maybe not a drinking cup. I don't know if I would want dirty paint going into my drinking cups, okay? So you can even use the yogurt cups from the previous crafts that we gave you if you didn't recycle those already. They'd be perfect to just reuse for other things like water. So water to rinse my paintbrushes. You will need 1, 2, 3, however many paintbrushes you need or want, whatever sizes you want. See, these are kind of different sizes. And then I just have a paper towel to help me dry things off, okay? So the first thing you want to do, also, I'm not using one, but if you would like a pencil, sometimes people might want to sketch their, depending how intricate your drawing is going to be, if you want to sketch it out before you paint it, that would be the time to do that, okay, with your pencil. Other than that, you're just going to start painting. So one thing to remember before you begin this is you're just going to do a little bit at a time, and then you're going to take your fork, and I'll show you what to do with that. You don't want to paint the whole picture and then use your fork, because something may dry, and then you won't be able to make your patterns with your fork, patterns in different textures, okay? So I am going to start with grass. So that means I want green. I'm going to dip my green. And I'm going to, and you want it to be, you're going to want to go ahead and put your paint kind of thick. You don't need to really, you don't want it thin. So I'm going to put some grass down here, really glob on my paint. Oh yeah, I'm going to kind of make it maybe kind of hilly. Oh, but my paint's getting really thin. I don't want it thin. If you put your paint too thin, when you are ready to use your fork, it won't make any patterns or textures. Because your paint's too thin and there's really nothing for it to pattern or texture into. Did that make sense when I said that? If it's too thin, there's nothing for it to really latch onto to make a pattern into, okay? So I think I have mine kind of thick enough. So I'm gonna give it a try. All right, I'm just gonna stop at the grass. I'm gonna put my paintbrush in the water. I'm going to take my fork right now. You're going to take your fork and you're just going to use the spokes. I'm not sure what you call these, but we're going to take this part of the fork that you would normally eat off of, and you're just going to, yeah, there we go. Move it around in your paint and make yourself some patterns and designs. And you could do this however you want. So I'm just kind of making like a, I don't know, what would you call this, guys? A wavy line? Yeah, I'm just doing a wavy line. So I just did wavy lines. Really cool. Now I'm just gonna wipe off my thing a little. Now I'm gonna rinse off my paintbrush because I don't want to use the green anymore. I want to use a different color. I'm gonna make sunflowers. So I'm going to use my yellow first, I think. Yes, yellow first. I'm just going to make some really big globs of yellow. That's what I'm doing. Really big sunflowers. Super big, okay. That's what I'm going to do. Sunflowers. All right. So make sure my paint's thick enough so that when I'm ready to use my fork, it'll make the designs I want in there. There we go. So I have sunflowers, but I think I want a little bit of orange into my sunflowers too. Actually, I'm actually not much of an artist painter myself, but I love flowers. And so even if these don't look like sunflowers, that's okay to me, because I like flowers anyway. So even if they just look like flowers, I'm okay with that too. And you know what? Even if they just look like yellow balls of puffs, I'm okay with that too. Because I don't know, it's just, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure that these are going to be sunflowers, but that is okay. You guys don't need to say a word, just, you know, here's the thing about other people's anything. Even if you don't like it, or even if you don't know what it is, encouragement, everybody, that's all. Just encouragement. Just, you know, nobody ever wants to be discouraged, right? So even if those don't look like sunflowers to you, because I don't know that they do to me either, I don't care. I still like them. I still think they turned out good. So I'm going to take my fork this time, and I'm going to like see if I can swirl. Yep, it's a little difficult to do the swirling, but you know, no, I might make them a little different. Let me see. That one I'm going to cut. Oh, look at that one. I did like a crisscross on that one. Let me try this one to swirl again. I think it's hard to swirl maybe because my paper is upright instead of on like the table. So I'm noticing that I did not do the orange super thick around the outside of these flowers. And I'm noticing that I'm not really able to get too much of a pattern in them, but that is okay. I wonder if I can do this. Oh yeah, see? Oh, that works. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like it when I did this, guys. So you can even put your paint on there and do like anything. Your fork is like, you could do whatever. This is awesome. You guys I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. You can really do a lot of patterns with a simple fork. It's amazing to me. Simple fork and a little bit of paint. The only thing I want to add is I'm going to add some blue now to the sky, which I wonder if I should have done the sky first. I don't know. But that's okay. Oh, I did not drip. I just checked. I thought I did though for a second there. I'm going to put some sky just in between all my flowers there. There we go. See, you know what's kind of cool too about using the fork is that you don't have to be perfect with your paint, because once you do the fork, like I don't know, the fork puts the patterns on there and it makes it really cool. So even if your paint's not perfect, your fork patterns are going to be really cool. So I'm just kind of doing this. All right, and then when this is finished, you really, mine is upright, like I said, because you can see that, right? You want to leave it laying flat to dry though, okay? I have to add a little bit more blue because I'm noticing that it's already drying over here, and I'm not going to be able to do patterns if it's dry. So you want to let it lay flat. Take your tape off. All right, okay, oh, there we go. Now I'm going to put some patterns in. Oh yeah, I like this. Oh, and so when I did this, oh, this is cool. My orange is kind of mixing in with the blue. I actually really like that. You can mix your colors when you do it this way even, guys. Oh, you guys are gonna love doing this. This is so fun. There we go. There. You know what? I like it. I am liking it. So, it looks like, I don't know how well you can see my pattern, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off really quick. This is it though, guys. This is it. This is our, do you remember who the artist is? Who remembers? Van Gogh. That's who this artist is. There are so many famous painters and artists in the world, you guys. Look up other ones, because maybe you like their type of work even better. if you have a little sibling, they actually did a different artist with their artwork. They did splat painting, so maybe you guys can look up which artist does. Oops, I ripped my paper. I went too fast. Don't go fast when you're taking the tape off, guys. I was in a little bit of a hurry because I wanted to show you. So there you go. Can you see the pattern with the fork? I love this. And remember, you can pick whatever you want. I chose this. You can choose whatever you want. You can make a house. You can make mountains. You can make trees. You can make the world, guys. You can make whatever you want. So be an artist. And then when you're finished, let it dry. And then decide what you want to do with it. Are you going to give it to somebody? Are you going to keep it for yourself? And where do you think you can hang it up so that everybody can see your amazing artwork? All right, guys, this is it for today. I will see you next week for more fun. Bye, everybody.